Well, the connection between cannabis and suicide attempts is growing. That's according to researchers at Washington State University. And although there is still a lot more to learn, it has some experts concerned. Tim Gordon reports.
The acceptance and use of cannabis in our culture is certainly increasing. In both Oregon and Washington, recreational marijuana is sold in a variety of forms. We know that at the same time, accidental cannabis poisonings have increased. This research by Washington State University's College of Nursing,
every single age group increased,
looks at intentional cannabis poisoning connected to suicide attempts.
And that means that for whatever reason, someone intended to commit suicide with cannabis on board.
WSU professor Tracy Klein is quick to note the vast majority of the attempts, more than 92%, involved other substances in addition to cannabis. And the data cannot show a direct causal link between cannabis and suicide attempts. That said, based on analysis of data from U.S. poison centers, researchers found suspected suicidal cannabis exposures have increased 17% annually over a period of 12 years. And Klein says that is troubling, especially looking at the results for certain groups the past few years.
We're seeing a great impact over COVID to women and children in our data. We saw an increase overall during the study period in cannabis poisonings that increased year by year. And remember, these are intentional poisonings.
Klein says another issue raised by the research is the cannabis self-medication factor for those with mental health conditions that may make them more prone to considering ending their lives.
So we are very concerned about patients with depression and anxiety who are also using cannabis, perhaps with little direction, and either are not talking to their healthcare professional about it, or their healthcare professional's not asking.
More to think about and safeguard in a world increasingly open to cannabis. Tim Gordon, KGW News.
Well, if you or someone you know is struggling with thoughts of suicide, know that there is help. You can call the Oregon Youth Line at 877-968-8491 or the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-8255. Those numbers are also on your screen and are available 24/7.